Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So one of the biggest things that we saw back in 2024, it was actually during the summer, was Robinhood actually. So Robinhood bet it big on crypto with over $200 million tied to a deal for Bitstamp. They were actually acquiring Bitstamp for $200 million. Now, during that time, there wasn't a lot of positive price action or positive news actually happening around crypto, but this was definitely one of the biggest headline articles. Now, why do I bring this back up? Well, it's because, when we think about Robinhood and Bitstamp, well, let's just be honest. We think about XRP. Why? Well, it's because of what happened back in December. Because Robinhood and Bitstamp were going to drive XRP ledger adoption into the $1 quadrillion derivatives market, because they are actually launching a derivatives market on the XRP ledger, which is promising 24/7 trading, instant settlements, and fractional ownership. Robinhood's acquisition of Bitstamp could significantly boost XRP's utility and adoption. XRP ledger's efficiency, security, and transparency position it as a prime platform for tokenized derivatives. Now, again, this was a very big update, and it still has yet to launch. They did say that it is going to be launching in 2025, so this year. And the reason why I'm bringing back these two articles, right? The reason why I'm bringing these back up is because of Vlad Tenev, aka the CEO and co-founder of Robinhood. Back in the end of February, he did put out a post and he said, "Crypto is the future. Here's how we're going to accelerate. Number one, offer more selection of crypto assets to our customers, aka Robinhood's customers. Continue to invest in the Robinhood wallet. Bring the Robinhood effect to the institutional crypto market through the integration of Bitstamp." Again, there you guys have that big highlight. "Explore the tokenization of real-world assets on crypto rails." Interesting. So wait a second. Bitstamp, the exchange that announced that they're launching a derivatives market on the XRP ledger, is being bought out by Robinhood, who the CEO and co-founder is now saying crypto is the future, and we want to explore tokenization of real-world assets on crypto rails and also bring the Robinhood effect to institutional crypto market through the integration of Bitstamp. You actually can't make this stuff up. Check this out.
For global financial ecosystem, our 10-year arc, there's actually a lot that we're going to get done this year. So maybe I'll go a little bit deeper here. So one, more selection of crypto tokens. So in the existing app, the Robinhood main app, we're going to keep adding and we're going to continue to accelerate. In fact, we've added 7 new assets since the election, and as we continue to get more and more regulatory clarity, you should expect to see that continue and accelerate. We're also investing in the Robinhood wallet, which is a separate app, and it's our non-custodial crypto wallet. And that's the gateway to thousands of additional coins for our customers. We've seen a lot of good signs, increased engagement, increased usage, and we're going to keep making it better and better. And then we have Bitstamp. So as we integrate Bitstamp, it both allows us access to the exchange market, which is an institutional market. And we really see an opportunity there to drive the same sort of Robinhood effect that we've brought to retail to the institutional space with crypto. It also allows us to tap into Bitstamp's global reach, where they're live in 50+ countries. And so you should expect that to continue to accelerate this year. But what I'm perhaps most excited about is tokenization. So I think Robinhood is uniquely positioned at the intersection of traditional finance and DeFi. We're one of the few players that has scale both in traditional financial assets and cryptocurrencies. And what that means for us is bringing real assets onto crypto technology, and giving people access to real-world productive assets using crypto rails, where they benefit from the liquidity and the other advantages of that technology. And what that means is equities, private investments, and more should be brought onto crypto technology to really unleash the true power of the crypto revolution.
Now, of course, as we do really think about what's happening here, Robinhood is one of the biggest players around retail adoption. I mean, listen, they have 1.1 million followers. We know that there's a lot of drama behind Robinhood with the GameStop situation and stuff like that. We get it, right? But at the end of the day, we got to think about what's actually going on here. We know that everything around stocks is changing. We know everything will be tokenized. We know everything is moving on chain. What everyone is overlooking here is what's going to be happening over the next few weeks, months, and even years ahead as more and more companies like Robinhood start to just wake up and say, crypto's here, crypto's now. Tokenization, it's such a big game changer. But this was not the only post by Vlad that recognizes this. In fact, over here, we have 24/5 trading right now. 24/7 trading will likely need to be on the blockchain because this is 24/7 trading is going to be tough with traditional infrastructure. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev told Brian Sozzi he believes it will likely need to be on the blockchain. Check it out.
Is Wall Street and markets prepared for 24/7 trading?
I don't know if all market participants are prepared for it. I think that there's going to be some changes. We have 24/5 right now through 24-hour market at Robinhood, and it's been complicated to set up. I think that's a reason why not a lot of other people are doing it. Robinhood was early and pretty much alone for a long time. 24/7 is going to be tough with traditional infrastructure. But if we think about tokenization, that's one of the advantages for both retail and institutional consumers if we move in that direction, which is that blockchains run 24/7. It's just software. You don't depend on central brick and mortar clearing houses or transfer agents or any other entities for settlement.
Now, what's significant about this is he's 100% correct, right? The need for intermediaries completely gets cut out with, utilizing blockchain. What's crazy is that Ripple actually has that all-in-one package where they are the clearing and settlement layer. They can do that all through their platform or even just on the XRP ledger. That's why I do think that the derivatives market launching on the XRP ledger is a game changer. I think that's actually huge because it will enable 24/7 trading and 24/7 markets. This is just the beginning though. And I bring all this up because we just saw the NASDAQ announce that they're going to offer 24-hour trading on its stock exchange. This is huge. And here we actually have the full-on announcement from NASDAQ. So the markets never sleep, should trading. And we have NASDAQ will enable 24-hour trading on the NASDAQ stock exchange. The question is not whether we can build a market that operates 24/5, but how do we do it in a way that strengthens investor confidence in US capital markets today? And again, when we think about what's happening here, what technology is the NASDAQ going to be using? They can't use traditional infrastructure. Even Vlad Tenev, who's running Robinhood, he said that it's going to be tough for traditional infrastructure because it's not going to work. In order for 24/7 to happen, you need blockchain. Blockchain is the missing key around all of this. Now, also, if we go over here, big shout to XRP drops for this, we have Ripple and the NASDAQ. Okay? Reminder, Brad Garlinghouse was captured liking a post where the renowned Wall Street brokerage platform NASDAQ congratulated Ripple's acquisition of Medico, an institutional digital asset custody trading and DeFi firm. And yeah, this was a while ago. This is actually, I want to say, late 2023. And this was the celebratory NASDAQ. Congratulations. Again, doesn't mean much right now. Not exactly, but it's definitely something to focus on. But outside of that, check out this video clip from Smoke Dog where we have Ripple is running trials with the NASDAQ. Listen closely.
And, this guy sells it to that guy. That's essentially, what the stock exchange does. So if you can have a common ledger to be able to exchange those IOUs at, then that certainly makes sense. And there's examples of Korean banks partnering with local, Bitcoin companies for the settlement. People like the IMF or World Bank or these kind of people are always talking about these sort of blockchain settlement systems. NASDAQ is involved in I think doing some trials with Ripple as well. So,
Now, there was trials in the past where we did see Ripple working with the NASDAQ. There's actually a lot of trials ongoing to not only, have stocks running on chain, but actually tokenizing stocks themselves. I think that as we do start to see everything become more digital, more integrated, stocks on chain just makes a lot of sense. I mean, let's just be honest. To actually trade stocks, to actually buy and sell stocks, even the holding process of stocks, it's extremely inefficient. So bringing all of this on chain just makes so much more sense. And just like Vlad Tenev is saying originally over here, think about where Ripple is currently. Okay, Ripple has that all-in-one package. And if we're thinking about institutional crypto, there's no better name than Ripple to highlight for institutional grade adoption of crypto. They're focused on institutional DeFi right now. They have partnerships with, hundreds of major institutions, banks, etc. I do think that, as we start to look at tokenization in a big way, we look at the players that already have major connections. Archix, for an example, huge player. We think about Hedera. We think about the XRP ledger with Ripple as well. And there's so many other very crucial pieces to this puzzle, like Axler, Ondo. I can go on about this, but when we think about tokenized stocks, when we think about players like Robinhood now telling us like, hey, the future is crypto, think about how big Robinhood actually is. I understand that it's a hated app. People don't like Robinhood all that much. But when you hear these traditional players like Vlad actually talking about, crypto and saying that it's the future and, this is how we have to accelerate it, you could tell what's coming. You could tell what's happening. There's a lot of hype and speculation around crypto for sure. And, it definitely does give crypto a bad name. But one thing is certain. These players that are around tech all day long, they work around the financial space. They realize the benefits that crypto rails, provides. And also the tokenization of, certain things, RWAs on crypto rails, what that actually opens as well. This is why I keep saying, focus on big players like the NASDAQ, trying to, run into 24/7 trading, because it's only a matter of time until the entire stock market is 24/7 on crypto rails. And that's going to be a day where, history really starts to be made. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.